What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fluffanuttah back at it again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day. There is a lot to talk about, mostly about stuff that I liked and stuff that I didn't like, which is far and few between. Don't worry. This movie, before I get into my actual thoughts of this movie, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this movie or if you just enjoy my content. Thank you so much. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date to all of my future videos, whether they be Spider-Man, movies, gameplays. Be sure to stay tuned. You don't want to miss what I've got coming out next. And let's just go ahead and get this right out of the way. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. If you have not seen Spider-Man Brand New Day, this is your chance to click off this video, go buy some tickets to go see it in the theaters. Do it now before Tombstone comes into your room and buys them for you. You're getting to see this movie either way. there's no exception. There's no exception. He's going to buy you a ticket. Please, I beg you, buy it first. Go see this movie, come back after having saw it, and let's hop right into my thoughts, because I got plenty of thoughts of this movie. My first and foremost thought is that this movie was absolutely one of the best outings from Tom since No Way Home. There hasn't been a lot of outings with him since No Way Home, but my point is, this is like such a great evolution of the character. Like, oh man, it just makes me so happy to see Tom in this almost final form. I wouldn't even call this his final form, because I think he can take it even beyond where he's at now. But just the progression of seeing him start out as a teenager, growing up into this mature Peter, is so good, so juicy. We only barely get to experience that with the first two, with Andrew and Toby, because they time jump. They time jump the time where he's a teenager up to him being an adult. That happens in every fucking version of the movies, but Tom gets to relish in the young version because they wanted a Peter that grows with the audience. And a lot of the problems that people pointed out, only work because there's not that final form Peter yet. And I gotta say, if you bitch about Tom's stuff in the beginning, I'm sorry. I don't agree. I don't agree with the fact that he's a terrible Spider-Man. He's an inexperienced Spider-Man, I think is the better way to put it. Maybe you don't like the inexperienced Spider-Man. Well, I'm sorry. I kind of do. I like seeing him fuck up. I like seeing him fail. To learn from his mistakes, to learn from failures. Actually having him fuck up, I think, makes a well-rounded character, because it realizes he fucked up and he's going to have to live with that, because it's responsibility. He has to take responsibility and accountability, which is the whole fucking plethora of Spider-Man, is the responsibility and accountability that he always has to take upon himself. And Tom's, I think, does that a lot more. We have a lot more time to experience that with Tom, especially in the original trilogy of Tom, because he's young. He's a teenager. Teenagers make the most fucking mistakes. Point blank, period. Whereas this newer version in Brand New Day, he's learned a lot from those mistakes. He's learned a lot, which has caused him to do things on his own. He's less willing to open up to people, especially with how many times he's been betrayed. He doesn't want to get betrayed again, but he also doesn't want to let people betray him and the ones closest to him just to get to him, right? He's protecting his friends in a way that he wasn't able to do before because they were so close, which is something that Peter's always struggling with. And you see this on a better playing field here in Brand New Day. And you get the opening sequence of him doing a montage of spending 4 years after No Way Home, 4 years of fighting purely as Spider-Man. And this, I feel like, is more so like the PS4 game. Like that era of him fighting all these street level thugs, Scorpion, Tombstone, and blink of an eye and you'll miss Tombstone's in this movie. I thought he'd have a little bit more to do But with all the stuff they were doing in this movie, I guess it makes sense that they cut a little bit of that. And Ramrod's in this, which I had no idea who the fuck Ramrod was. I thought it was Rhino, but that was honestly really cool to see another character like that. Just fighting them street level villains. If you want him to if you want to see Spider-Man fight those street level villains, play the PS4 game. You'll get your satisfaction from there, and it's pretty much the same thing. It'd pretty much be the same story. Specifically the DLC, where you're fighting like Tombstone and you're fighting, or more so Hammerhead, which, yeah. But going from there to, I guess he also fights Boomerang and Tarantula, which is really cool. And then from going there to where he's at now in the biggest part of the movie, where he's following this tank through the city, it was very cool. The action in this movie gets done so well. The cinematography of him swinging through the city, actually having a real person swing through the city to make the swings look more realistic, it was very cool. The shots were well done. Every single shot of him swinging through the city feels so good. It's so good. The cinematography is taken up to a whole new level. I think the director of this needs to be the next director, like how John Watts pretty much did all of those Spider-Man movies, except for Sam Raimi. I think did the third one, right? If I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm misreading that, but the John Watts stuff was really good. I think this new guy, forgive me that I don't know the director's name, but he needs to do the next three, right? He needs to do this one. He needs to do the next two, for sure, because he understands Spider-Man on a way that I think gets more to what the fans were wanting out of Tom. Not to say that I think Tom's trilogy before was good. I think this is going to be even better. I think seeing the evolution of that first generation and then this next generation of Tom, I think honestly it's going to be so magnificent. We are going to be eating so well as Spider-Man fans. Just seeing that peak, dude. That peak. He hasn't even. I don't even feel like he's reached his peak yet. This might be the start of his peak. But yeah, having him in that, and then struggling with the fact that Ned and MJ don't remember him, it works really well, especially having seen those other movies. It just brings it back into this so well. And how much he really cares about them but can't be around them. And then the addition of Frank here is really well utilized. I think having Frank be the one to kind of reel him back is kind of interesting, because in Daredevil had to have that same thing with Frank. Frank had to be the one to get him to realize shit, whereas Daredevil also had to get Frank to realize his shit. But where Frank's at now in this timeline, I feel like he just needs to be the older brother to Spider-Man. And Frank's already been through his bullshit. He's had his spats with Daredevil, but having him kind of take that knowledge and be that male mentor, kind of the next male mentor, honestly, that is gonna be rough on Peter. He needs that roughness to rough him up, but be honestly, look, man, you're being a fucking coward. You need to face this shit 100%. And he clocks him. He clocks him in a way that I think Peter really needed, and that a lot of people were just gonna skirt around, right? Frank's not afraid to tell it how it is. And I think he really needed that from Frank. But also, every time we get Frank also ends up softening up by the end of that. So it's usually how it goes. But he's also become a little bit softer on things, especially since Peter's just a kid, right? But well done. Bernthal, every time he's on screen, baby. I love John Bernthal as Punisher. He is one of my favorite MCU characters of all time. The Punisher show is my top show, second to Daredevil. Okay, it's Punisher then Daredevil for me. I love Daredevil, but Punisher, man, oh my fucking god. Bernthal just does something to me, man. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about John Bernthal's Punisher, baby, because this Punisher needs to have his own fucking movie. It is criminal he doesn't have his own movie. I don't want to see him just as a side character. Unless he's in Avengers. If he's in Avengers, fuck it. Send him in. Put him in, coach, please. Anyways, yeah, he does a great job in this movie. Zendaya also does a great job. The connection with him and MJ still is by far, I wouldn't say it's the best, but I think it's better than Tobey's MJ for sure. Oh man, let's get into the villain of this movie, shall we? Jean fucking Grey is the villain of this movie, and that is a choice, and it's a good choice. I really fucking loved the plot twist of Jean Grey. Jean Grey being the main villain of this movie, I think just does something to me that I think they need to do more of, dude. Having the fucking hero not be a hero yet is such a good fucking way to do it. And you know what? Have them motherfuckers go for it. Go ham. If you're gonna do it, fucking send it. And they sent it this time, dude. We thought that having Scarlet Witch be a villain was crazy. Nah, Jean Grey has another level of fucking oomph in it because she's an Omega level fucking mutant. She is one of the top tier strongest mutants. One of, keyword one of. I didn't say it is one of. She's up there in the terms of fucking power scaling, dude. And she's not even got the Dark Phoenix in this movie. And people are going to be like, oh, I'm tired of seeing Dark Phoenix. Sorry, it just comes with the fucking character. It is the evolution of Jean. And they will eventually do Dark Phoenix. Mark my words, they're going to do Dark Phoenix. And I cannot fucking wait. Because if she's already this fucking, I hate to say batshit. If she's this fucking, kill crazy now, before she's an X-Man, dude, how fucking devastating is she going to be when she gets the Dark Phoenix? Are we fucking crazy? Dude, this chick fucking held everybody captive. She pulled a WandaVision in this movie, dog, but didn't fucking let them all live in a la-la land. At least Wanda let them, fake some kind of fucking life. Jean freezes an entire fucking damn near city fucking... She pretty much went into multiple boroughs, I think. That's what they're called, right? Because you got the different, islands of New York. She fucking went over multiple islands. To the point that Frank had to be like, all right, I gotta take this bitch out. She gets me down, we're cooked. Not only that, she fucking overtakes the Hulk in this movie and does something that I've been waiting for, dude. I hate to quote Punisher, but I've been itching for it. I've been itching for Savage Hulk, and we finally fucking get Savage Hulk in this movie. Mark Ruffalo has had an up and down relationship for me with Hulk. They don't let the man cook, all right? Mark Ruffalo, I think, is an underrated Hulk. He does too much Banner. I'm tired of Banner, bro. Let him cook with Hulk. He knows the Hulk. All right? He was able to do it in Ultron. He was able to do it in the first Avengers. He cooked. Let him fucking cook again. He did it in Ragnarok too. I forget Ragnarok all the time was more Savage Hulk. Give us fucking more Savage Hulk, please. Because this is more to the Savage Hulk that we get in the fucking 2003 Hulk movie. That's what that felt like. They were like, all right, y'all want Hulk? We're going to give you Hulk. We're going to give you 2003 Hulk. He fucking went off. He almost killed Peter in this movie. Which is fucking crazy. Yes, please. I'm so glad they didn't have Peter fucking Pink Hulk. But damn, dude. Damn if they didn't put up a fight. I think that fight should have been longer, honestly. Punisher fucking coming in and shooting Smart Hulk. He should have fucking shot Savage Hulk. Dude, Savage Hulk. Give him the iron... give him the War Machine suit. Let him fucking go ham against Hulk. Make that Hulk fight the fucking fight at the end of the movie. Fuck the hand. Fuck the hand, even though the hand fight was cool too. I wanted to see Peter and Punisher fucking fight Hulk. Let him rampage through the streets of New York, dude. Let him fucking do it. That could have been so fucking good. Could have been so good. I think that's like one of the biggest gripes, is that Hulk was not the fucking like the creme de la creme. I think they pulled out Hulk too early. I think you should have had him fight the Hand in the building. You know, I think you should have had him fight the Hand, and then when he gets to the prison area, he fights Hulk. And he has to have Punisher help him, right? I think that would have been good. But the way they did it, I think works too. I just think that this might have worked better. I don't know. I'm not the director. I'm not the script writer. Maybe that would have been more ass. I don't know. What we got was still great. It was fantastic. It was beautiful to watch. When Peter pulls Punisher underneath the Hulk as he's jumping over, even though that was still Smart Hulk, that was fucking, dude, that was so fucking cool. And then Hulk doing his actual fucking moves that we have not seen him do since Edward Norton's fucking shit, except Seismic Stomp. I don't think he's ever fucking done that. Maybe he did in 2003 Hulk. I fucking love 2003 Hulk, dude. But getting a lot of his moves, Thunderclap. He fucking thunderclapped on Spidey, bro. Yes. Yes. Let it fucking rain down, brother. Dude. So fucking good. It was so good. You gotta go see this movie, man. I'm telling you. This movie is just beat for beat, bar for bar, everything I wanted from Spider-Man. It's just the only thing I feel like that Hulk fight could have been better. It could have been longer, more drawn out, more destruction. I know Hulk costs a lot of fucking money. They have a lot of fucking money. What are we acting like they don't have a lot of fucking money to just full send this shit? Feige, stop holding back, bro. Come on. Let it release. Let it fucking, like Minecraft Steven said, release. Release the Hulk files, please. Do it, brother. You will not be disappointed on how many people are fucking so captivated by fucking Spider-Man and fucking Punisher going to town. Having Jean fucking release Savage Hulk and then travel to the damage control just would have felt more of a like fucking, and then, she could have, at the same time while releasing Savage Hulk, could have taken the Hand, right? Give him a roadblock before he gets to damage control, you know, just a little bit. I don't know, man. I feel like the Hand should not have fucking, I don't think the Hand should have been there. They really did not need the Hand at all. I think that's the biggest gripe, is that like what's the Hand really fucking doing here? If Daredevil's not in here, the Hand should not be in here. 100%. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I think that's the one big fuck you of this movie, is the Hand. Fuck you. Fuck you with the Hand. Fuck the Hand. Have Jean Grey control Savage Hulk and let him fucking run rampant. Let him have more destruction. Okay? I've said my piece. Let's continue back on to the main tracks of this movie. This movie was still good. The fight scene with the Hand was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's just disappointing. That was just, having thought about it and taken some time to think after the fucking copium of the cool, like, wow, it's sick. Because let me tell you, it was sick. Seeing him pull a Toby where he's like fucking locking in, and I haven't even talked about the other part of like his dark alter ego, which everyone was wrong about, including me. I was one of the symbiote enjoyer truthers. But I was based on that one. I was too based to my own liking, to the fact that I was wrong. We were all wrong. I was so adamant it wasn't Man Spider, and damn, I feel benefited. I feel like I've been relieved of that burden, knowing it wasn't Man Spider, only to be slapped in the face that it wasn't also at the same time symbiote. Fuck, man. I think it was too divided to the point where they didn't know what to do with that. Maybe it's still unlocking what he's doing with that. You know, he is evolving, and honestly, I thought they were about to straight up come out and say, like, it feels like they're making Peter a part of the fucking, like, mutants. Like, Peter fucking mutated in this movie. Did he not? Is that what they're labeling? Is that what they're doing? Are they going to make this Peter a mutant? Maybe. Maybe, because we didn't see him get bit by a spider. You know, maybe they're like, well, actually, fellas, Peter is the first mutant. I don't think so, but like, you know, his DNA probably does mutate after that, so it's weird. It's interesting. I think they pull on that thread in the comics, but to actually sit and ponder that would be a really interesting, you know, like, yeah, you know what? The more I think about it, having him as an X-Man would just make him that much level above fucking Toby. It's just like, I was a part of the Avengers. Oh, who the fuck is the Avengers? Is that a rock band? I know, dude. We went to space. We fought aliens. It was pretty cool. And then he's like, I was also an X-Man, dude. Copium. That's me coping. That's me coping and theorizing because I love this shit too much. I need to reel it back in. All right, lock in. So yeah, he does get full emo fucking like locked in mode. Really felt like he was not pulling his punches, kind of like the No Way Home line of Andrew, like, yeah, after Gwen died, I just stopped pulling my punches. You know, like he pulled one of those because he stopped pulling his punches on Scorpion. He realized that Jean was like locked the fuck in on Scorpion. He beat the fuck out of Scorpion, dude. Almost killed a police officer too, which we've never fucking seen any Spider-Man do. Holy shit, motherfucker was losing it. He needed to reel it the fuck in. But very cool, very cool to beat Scorpion up like that, dude. Even Scorpion afterward was like, what the fuck? You know? Like, it's like when Batman loses his cool in the fucking Batman universe, and everybody's just like, holy shit, this guy's fucking scary. You know? That's kind of how it feels. When Spider-Man stops fucking pulling his punches, you know shit's about to get real. Right? But yeah, it was great to see that side of him. I just really wish we would get to see more. We're probably going to follow that thread in a new movie, but man, I love the amount of threads they set up to fucking just ponder on and chew on for this movie because they're done so well. I want to see more of Tom Spider-Man. Dude, fuck the Disney Plus shows. We need more Spider-Man. We need more Spider-Man. We need more core Avengers. We don't know what these Avengers are even fucking doing. Yelena is in a bathhouse in this movie. People did not like that too much. I fucking loved it. I thought that was a great little, you know, downtime. Because a lot of the biggest things that I noticed that this fucking movie has no breathing room. Right? This is one of the ones where they're like, there really is little to no downtime in this. It's boom, 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 and then Yelena, downtime. Boom, 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 MJ, downtime. Then it's revealed, oh, MJ isn't even, I haven't even got to that, where fucking the biggest fucking pain in the heartstrings is when Jean gets that fucking into Peter's head, where she makes him believe that MJ is coming through and like is going to undo the spell. And it's like, oh, true love's first kiss, and then boom, like, touch her, Peter. Do it. Kiss her, simp. Like, I deadass thought she was gonna call him a simp, dude. With the way she's like, touch her, simp. Dude, it's gonna become a meme, I'm sure. But fucking just pure slap in the face. He was so happy just to get yanked away. And those fucking weirdos that are into him being so fucking hurt are gonna be so happy with this movie because, man, my boy does not catch a fucking break in this movie. Fucking brand new day. Fucking no more breaks is what it's called, dude. No more breaks for Peter. Okay? Like, holy shit. Brand new pain is what it should be called. Holy shit. Far from a break. No breaks incoming. I'm stupid, but yeah, it was so well done. What a good plot twist. And then the whole heartbreaking moment after he takes down, I think it was the Hulk. This is when they finally capture Jean, and then she reveals about her sister, which we'll talk about here in a second. He goes back to MJ, and she read the note and is like, is this true? I need to talk to Peter Parker, not Spider-Man. And then they have that whole heart-to-heart, and then man, he does not catch a fucking break when it comes to MJ in this movie, dude. Like, it actually felt for him. I actually was like, damn, this fucking sucks. He finally got her, and then it was ripped away and will potentially never come back. It's gonna come back, maybe, potentially. We'll see. Yeah, dude, it was so well done. What a good thread to pull on it. And she's like, well, can you at least carry me home? And it's like, fuck it, dude. Are you serious? Damn. Goated for Peter for doing that. Not petty at all, just taking her home. And then she's like, well, I mean, we can't really do nothing, but you want to go say hi to Ned? And he's like, yeah, fuck it, at least something good can come from this. And then Ned actually is the fucking goat, dude. He's the goat. He's the goat all the way through, but I guarantee you they're still setting him up for Hobgoblin, baby. They got to. He's smarter in this one. He actually, through MIT, I think, went through a development of like locking the fuck in and like, you know what, I'm gonna do something with myself and become smarter. He creates a whole app to track Spider-Man, which I guarantee you is going to fucking be thrown in his face when he turns over to the Hobgoblin, baby. The Ned Goblin gotta be released, bro. The CEO of Goblin Time gotta come out on this motherfucker, dude. That would be so fucked. Imagine Ned finally turns as soon as MJ fucking comes around, dude. Dude, the disrespect would be phenomenal, but I'm fucking here for it, dude. Let him release the Goblin. We need a Goblin for his Spider-Man. Defoe was close, but it's Tobey's Goblin. Ned is Tom's Goblin. There is no Harry. There is no Norman. It's Ned. It's Ned. They're setting Ned the fuck up. And having Hobgoblin not only have technological prowess, which the damage control department is going to be the one that provides Ned with that setup, dude, because the little grenades that they had, the Chitauri grenades, which I didn't even realize those were, look very much like Goblin. I guarantee you they took fractures of the glider. They took the grenades and probably pieced them back together, try to fucking reverse engineer how they work. And I guarantee you Ned's gonna come up with some magical Hobgoblin grenades, come up with his own glider, create his own outfit. He's going to be the Goblin, brother. He's going to fucking do it. I don't care if it's Cope, it's happening. It's gotta happen, dude. It's gotta. Man, that would be so peak. Be so peak, dude. But, copium aside, Ned at the end of the movie does potentially look like he's stepping back into the light of being Peter's friend and remembering Peter. Other than Ned, Hulk actually has a moment where he's about to do the puny spider kind of thing. Because a lot of people think that it's Bruce coming back through and being like, oh, it's Peter. I don't think so. I think it's fucking Hulk that remembers Peter. Because, like, I mean, I guess we don't know if Banner remembers, but I think it's fucking Hulk. I think Hulk. I think she broke, because Banner talks about how she broke something. I think she broke the smart Hulk link. When Hulk comes out now, I think Hulk is going to be Hulk instead of Banner Hulk. I think it's Hulk. And I guarantee you we're going to get another thing of Hulk taking over. I think they gotta do World War Hulk now. They got to. It's gotta happen. We gotta have it, dude. I at least gotta have more Hulk. I doubt they're gonna do it. Come on, please give it to me. Fuck. Anyways, that being said, looking back through the movie, one thing that I've still yet to talk about is Jean Grey's sister, Sarah, who, of course, is a pivotal part of the movie. That's who Jean has been looking for the whole movie. And I don't know if originally in the comics she is always meant to be a telekinesis haver and truther pilled like Jean is. But I know that I think she becomes a villain or joins at least Magneto's side because she is a mutant rights enthusiast. And based. But I think in this movie she's done really well. You know, the emotional side of Jean, is finding her sister, and then her sister gets a flashback where she's teaching Jean how to use her power. And apparently Sarah is that much stronger than Jean, because while Sarah is getting taken away by damage control, she gets inside of Jean and keeps her away so that she is not taken alongside Sarah. And then just as Peter finds out that damage control is the one, behind everything the whole time, yet again, another trustworthy, friendly individual who owns the company is the bad guy. And this guy actually goes on, I guarantee he's going to go on to work alongside Boulevard Trask. He's going to be very outspoken against the mutants, and I think he's also going to be outspoken against Spider-Man, because he pretty much gets away in this movie, which is a shame. The real villain gets sent away. Oh, because of the ending, which I have yet to talk about too, which is goated. So there's still a lot to talk about. So yeah, Jean the whole time is trying to find her sister, and then she gets captured by damage control because Spider-Man thinks it's Jean that's the problem. It's Jean, but in reality, it's damage control and it's Tillman, right? And Tillman decides to start working on Jean and doing the exact same experiments he ran on her sister. And this set of experiments has been improved because of her sister's sacrifice. And it's revealed that Tillman killed her sister by pushing her to her limits and experimenting on her, trying to figure out how she's able to control people's minds, because that's what damage control wants to do. They want to become that strong and use that against their enemies. And once Jean realizes this, she enters fucking flow state. They fucked up here by forcing Jean to jump, because the whole time she's been looking for a thing called VMAX. And she's in this room, and she's getting experimented on and fucking getting thrusted out of her own body because they're forcing her to jump. But she can't jump because they've built this room to where it's built in a way that it's beyond her jump distance to be able to latch on to anything. Like, she only has a certain distance she can jump to, and she can't jump beyond that, right? Because in this movie, she can only do like telekinesis, mind control type shit. She can't stop objects. She can only work on people, right? Until she looks up after having this set of experiments run on her for a little bit, and she looks up and sees that the vent above her says Vent Max. And that was the last thing her sister had told her, because during one of these experiments, it was so strong that she mutated beyond her normal limits and then sent out a massive wave and spoke to Jean and was like, VMAX. And then stopped. No communication since then, because she died in that last part. The last thing she ever said to her sister was VMAX. And it was this Vent Max what she was looking at. The last thing she saw, which is crazy. And she realizes this and looks at Tillman and she's like, you done fucked up today, pal. And then she uses that emotion, that anger. And it's almost like when Vader realizes that he's the one that killed Padme, and just fucking releases this shockwave that freezes everybody. This is the thing that I was talking about, where she freezes this entire district and area because she's that fucking pissed, right? And she, Tillman's trying to stop her from doing it, and then she uses one of the guys in the room, which means she evolved beyond her fucking distance. Not only is she sending out this shockwave, this fucking wall of energy, which has this huge fucking dome radius, freezing everyone in place in this vicinity that this dome is in, but also at the same time controlling this one dude's mind who's controlling the experiment, and then basically telling Tillman to go fuck himself. You done fucked up today, pal. And then has her own monologue about her sister and shit, and then Spider-Man realizes that, fuck, it's actually damage control, and Jean was right the whole time, that there was more than going on, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then fucking goes to damage control tries to fight him, and then Jean already at this point has control of fucking the hand. Still think it should have been Hulk, but whatever. He gets there, he fights the hand, and then damage control comes in, and they're trying to fight both, because they fucking, in the time of meeting Spider-Man and having all this Spider-Man stuff, they developed weapons to negate Spider-Man's webs. Thank God he has organic webs, which are more stronger, which is another thing that I'll get to. Oh, I didn't even speak on the fact that he has fucking organic webs now. They went out of their way to make him so much more like Toby. Fucking insane. Anyways, so peak. He had to spend a lot of time learning how to use those organic webs, which was really cool. I like that. They showcased how much more powerful he is. His spider sense got upgraded too. Something I've been griping about was that his spider sense doesn't fucking work like it should. It works like it should now. I can't complain anymore about his spider sense because it works like it should now. They fucking locked in with the spider sense, baby. He fucking was nerfed. He was nerfed from the get-go, and they're like, time to unnerf this motherfucker. Y'all been wanting it? We're giving it to you. And motherfucker, they deliver. They deliver because when he's fighting the hand, he gets questioned by Jean, but like, you gotta choose, Peter. Are you Peter Parker or are you Spider-Man? And this motherfucker said, nah, there ain't no A or B. I choose C. I'm fucking all of the above, baby. And then he goes fucking full on. He lets the devil out, fucking just pushes them close to spikes and then saves them, but still fucking beats the shit out of the rest of them. Uses his fucking overwhelming amount of webs from organic webs and just busts all over the place on these hands. Paws. He fucking releases all over the ninjas. Okay. He shoots his webs all over these motherfuckers, and it reminds me of the Rivals. He straight up pulls out the Rivals. Prepare for the amazing Spider-Man. That fucking move from Rivals. If you've ever played Rivals, he does that move all over the hand. No matter how you say it, it sounds fucking weird. Anyways, he then takes down the I think it's the Department of Damage Control, the DDC. And then makes his way to Jean, and then Jean has Tillman in a fucking nut grab, dude. She's got him strapped to a chair with fucking glass ready to fucking shred his face, dude. Honestly, if we didn't have a Jigsaw before, Jean was about to make her own fucking Jigsaw if Peter did not step in, dude. That would have been Jigsaw 2.0, for sure. Which would have been crazy because Punisher was there, you know? How much insane would that be if that was where we got Jigsaw? Insane. All right, I'm getting too all over the place. We're over 30 minutes here. But yeah, so she's got Tillman locked up, and then Peter comes in, and she's like, don't think I can't get in your mind, Peter. My powers have doubled since the last time we met. It felt like Count Dooku. My powers have doubled since the last time we met. Or I think it was Anakin that said that. My powers have doubled since the last time we met, Count. That kind of line. She says that to Spider-Man. Don't think I can't get in your head, Peter. And then she gets in his head, and then he's like, fine, fuck it, do it. Do it, I want you to. And then just goes inside his head, and then Aunt May comes in. Throughout the movie, Aunt May has come in with this flashback, and it's giving Peter advice after her finding out in Homecoming, right, is what it looks like it's from. And she tells Peter, but Jean is vicariously living through Peter at this moment and experiences this same lecture. And it's about responsibility, how no matter what, don't lose yourself and let others in. You have to be trusting and letting people in and that kind of thing because you are special and that kind of thing. Really emotional, really, lifting up Peter's spirits, but also Jean's spirits because they both needed to hear it. But it's Peter finally accepting that this is what he needs to do and that there was still advice from his aunt that was still carrying him through. And Jean also needed to hear this from like a mother figure because she never had a mother, that kind of thing. And so they bond and they're like, we need each other. We can't do this alone. And now Sadie Sink now has a friend in Spider-Man. Very cool. Which is weird because she's been inside Spider-Man. It's insane. Okay, pause. Regardless, Spider-Man and Jean are now buds. I'm sure we'll see Spider-Man in an X-Men movie for sure down the line. We'll see them probably again in Secret Wars. But yeah, it's at this point though, during this, because Jean has become that much of a threat, Punisher has to take action. He's waiting on Spider-Man to do his thing. and it looks like Jean has control of Spider-Man, and he sees that through the sniper scope, and he's like, fuck, all right, time to do it, and just let's rip a fucking bullet. Peter senses this inside of Jean's fucking, like, head games, and he's like, oh, fuck, okay, and he jumps in front of the bullet and takes the shot, right? He fucking tanks the shot. And it reminded me of when Tom Hardy in that one specific movie, I don't know what movie it is, but I've seen a clip of it where he takes a knife from his wife or whatever, like she stabs him, and he pretends to play it off like it's okay. But the entire time it reminded me of the scene from Infinity War where he's like, Mr. Stark, I don't want to go. It reminded me of that death. It was very similar. But instead of him like being like, I don't want to go, Mr. Stark, I don't want to go, he's more calm about it. He's like, I'm ready to just take me. Just do it. And you know, it honestly was like a culmination of like Infinity War, where he was dying, but then also where Toby almost dies in No Way Home. It was very interesting how he tanked that. And then she was like freaking out, like, oh my god, Peter. And then Punisher carries him in to the medical room and is like needing some help. They do the comic book cover of where he's carrying Spider-Man through the hospital doors. And you know, it very much looks like that he was about to die. I think that scene should have been slower, more drawn out, kind of like Infinity War, but I guess they didn't want to do a repeat. But anyways, they're in the hospital room. Jean was keeping Peter alive, using the inside of his body to like breathe for him and keep his heart beating. Otherwise, he would have been dead. And then Frank levels with Peter, and this part to me, I don't know how I feel about it because we really didn't get to see them bond. I feel like there should have been more bonding with him and Peter. We really didn't get to see that, but I mean, it's kind of given that they have a bond. I just don't know if it's believable for me because obviously I can see why Punisher cried over Peter because he's just a kid, but he's not just a kid, right? I mean, he's got his whole life ahead of him and he almost took that away from him, but like, it's like, yeah, for Punisher to get emotional, you know it's real. But like, I feel like it's a little bit less deserving because it's Peter, right? I don't know. I feel like it could have been better, but it makes up for it for, you know, sneaking Peter out of the hospital by having Punisher put on the mask and then show Peter that everybody fucking loves him, compared to the other movie No Way Home where everybody fucking hates this man. Just to see it come around and they're like, oh yeah, Spider-Man, woo, yeah. It was actually very heartbreaking to see the city that like fucking once hated him actually show this much care. And it was very like lethargic to see him experience that kind of love. Because like, you know, when he comes out, people are like, oh my god, it's Spider-Man, but it's Punisher wearing the Spider-Man mask going, having him yell, that was just so fucking funny. That was so good. But yeah, it was a great plot twist having him almost die. I don't think it was as emotional as the No Way Home stuff, but I think it's up there for sure. Very good plot twist. I was not expecting it. But, I mean, he does foreshadow it in the beginning of the movie where he's like, I'm going to kill that kid. Boom, shoots him later in the movie. Kind of cool. Cool catch. But, yeah, overall, I think that this movie did a really great job. I think it was better than I expected it to be. I think, you know, honestly, no matter how you wrap it up, this movie was what it needed to be. It's in a good spot right now of the MCU, and I think that, honestly, the director did a really fantastic job. Tom coming in and, like, looking up stuff to see what the fans want and trying to do his best to implement that with the director, with the writers, and actually delivering a very solid version of Spider-Man. I think it's only going to get better from here. From what I'm hearing, they're fast tracking the next Spider-Man as soon as possible. I think that's good. Right now, they need to just focus on their main hitters. They need to do more Wolverine. They need to do more Deadpool. Deadpool 4 honestly might need to do a Spider-Man. They need to do a Spider-Man Deadpool team up. I think would be really good to see. For like a downtime movie, for like a movie that's like taking you away from the craziness of the other stuff. But yeah, it's very cool. I'm excited to see where they go with this. This movie for me was like a solid 9 out of 10. I've been giving them 9s recently, but they keep delivering bangers. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces, everybody. Bye-bye.